Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be going over how to file a Pennsylvania sales tax return in Pennsylvania MyPath. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead, share my screen, and let's get started. So when you first log into your MyPath account, you should have, obviously I'm assuming you already have a sales license and you've at least had set up your sales tax account in Pennsylvania MyPath already. If you haven't, then this video is not for you. This video is simply to giving instructions on how to file the actual sales tax return for the state of Pennsylvania. Now, whether this is monthly, quarterly, or annually, it really doesn't matter too much. It's relatively the same. So without further ado, when you're all ready to start the filing process, you're going to go ahead and click File Now. And then they're going to ask you some questions on the sales, just basically for either for the last period, which would be in this person's case is the last month. In your case, it could be for the last quarter or for the year as well. So in this case, do you have Pennsylvania sales to report? Yes, we do. I'm just going to scroll down here. Include Philadelphia attached jurisdiction. This person does not, so no. Is it Allegheny attached jurisdiction, which is Pittsburgh area, which we are not there as well. It does not include Philadelphia hotel occupancy. And are we including the Clean Indoor Air Act schedule? We are not. Are you claiming any tax paid purchases resold credits? We are not in this case. It's important to read what this is right here. So just for simplicity's sakes, tax paid purchases resold credit. Licensees may take a credit for the amount of tax paid on the original purchase price when an item is resold. So this is meant for people who are reselling items and have already paid sales tax when they purchase those items, and when they're reselling it, you would click yes here and you would claim that there. But in this case, we do not do that, so we are clicking next. And then we're going to scroll down here, and this is where we're going to enter the sales for the last month in this person's case, or it could be the last quarter, annual for the last year. So the gross sales is going to be entered here. The actual taxable sales is going to be entered here, and it's going to come up with the calculation for the total amount of tax due. So let me go ahead and grab my report so I can go ahead and enter these numbers in. So now that I've pulled this information up, this is a report for, well, it's meant to say December, but for December, for the last month here. So the total gross sales, as we can see right here, is the 10,000. So we would enter that in right here. The net taxable sales is, as we can see, there's only 8,000 that is taxable sales because 2,000 of it is non-taxable. So we're going to go ahead and enter 8,000 here. And that's going to go ahead and show, as we can see here, we've collected $480 of sales tax. We are getting a discount here, this $4.80. We're getting that as a discount, so you get a 1% discount if you file early. So, or before the due date, I mean, pretty much. So as we can see here, we're only actually paying in $475.20, and once we are all set there, we're going to go ahead and click next. And then, as we scroll down here, it's going to ask you to review the return, and then proceed with your submission, as well as going ahead to make a payment. So once you click, you would go ahead and enter your banking information into this, and then you would go ahead and submit the return as well as the payment. Now I'm not going to go ahead and do this because this was a made up scenario. This wasn't, the numbers I used were not real, so I'm not going to go ahead and file this. But that is how you file a Pennsylvania sales tax return. If there's any questions that you have, please feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer any questions. And yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty straightforward process on how to file PA sales tax, but there obviously are some questions that could be confusing in the first part there, but if you use QuickBooks, QuickBooks makes a simple sales tax liability report that you can use, and they'll pretty much give you the information just to straight up enter in. That's what I used here. In this example, if you have any questions about QuickBooks sales tax as well, please feel free to drop those down in the comments below, as I really only use QuickBooks, so I'm very familiar with it and how to use it when it comes to this stuff. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And stay warm out there. I know it's a cold January, so with that in mind, I'll see you later, everyone, and have a good day. Peace out.